Good morning there, YouTube. What's up? Okay, so today what we're going to talk about, I'm bringing you outside just because I like a change of pace. I like to do something a little bit different now and then, change out my glasses, bring you outside, that type of thing. For me to pay for Adobe Suite, I need not just the photography bundle, but I also need the video bundle. So they don't give you an option of just having just Premiere, After Effects, Photoshop, Audition, stuff like that. You actually have to get either the Photoshop bundle for like 10 bucks a month, or which comes with Lightroom, which is a pretty decent deal really for Photoshop and Lightroom. 10 bucks a month, not too bad, not too shabby. But you have to spend $50 a month for the bundle. They only give you the option of $10 for Photoshop, or $50 for everything else, or $20 a month for one app. So you get Premiere, $20 a month. Get Audition, $20 a month. That's $40 a month for just the two apps, and that doesn't give you Photoshop, Lightroom, anything else. So you have to spend $50 a month. So what I did was, I just got sick and tired of it. I got completely sick and tired of it. I was like, that's it. You know, we as a society, especially here in America, there's all these little programs and little things that cost us extra money. And it's like a constant thing. It's like we're constantly being nitpicked, nickel and dimed over every little thing. You pay $10 for Netflix. You pay $10 a month for this. Oh, it's only $5 a month. Oh, it's only $7 a month. Oh, it's only $6 a month. Just gets taken out of your account automatically. Just automatically put it up. Boom, boom, boom. And then before you know it, you're spending a couple $100 a month just on stuff, on shit that you don't really need. Honestly, you don't really need it. So I added it up. For my subscription, it's basically $600 a year. $600 a year. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a program. Now, if it's a lot of money for an update, like every year they used to have where you would get, say, the Creative Suite. I paid like $1,200 for CS5, right? It was like $1,200 or $1,300. And you'd think, wow, that's a lot of money to spend out at one time. Yeah, it is. But then the next update came out, like CS6. Like they had an introductory special for like, I think it was $400 or $500 for the for the upgrade. So, and you could decide, you could look and go, okay, this upgrade seems worth it. You know, this upgrade seems worth it. So you have $1,200. And then you have $500 for each upgrade. Well, right now you got $50 a month, which comes out to $600 a year. So you're basically paying for a $600 upgrade every single year. Is that $600 upgrade worth it? Well, for me, the last couple really weren't worth it. When they added the new titler, which I really didn't even like. I actually liked the old titler better. I ended up using the old titler more. I didn't even like the new titler. It was cool that you could click and type directly on the screen, but I didn't like the way it worked. I didn't like when you put center, it didn't center it on your screen. It would move it off to the side. Either way, anyway, I'm getting all into the specifics of the actual program. So what I did was I wanted to find replacements to get you out from under the Adobe thumb. How do you get you guys out of the Adobe thumb? And I figured it out. You got 3 programs that help. 3 programs. There's actually 4. One is completely free, but 3 that you have to buy to get out from under Adobe. Number 1, an editor. You got Edius, is $3.99. So basically $400 for Edius. If you don't own any other previous versions. If you own a previous version, you can get it for $2.99. Sometimes like $2.80. So $2.99, and that's with the jump upgrade. That's everything from Edius 2 through Edius, the newest one, 2 through 8 or whatever, and Edius Neo. That's for Edius. Boom. Then you have Sony Vegas, or it's not Sony anymore. It's owned by Magix or something like that. Vegas Pro 15, 5 something. You pay for it once, done. You don't have to pay for it again if you don't want to. If they don't come out with an update that's worth it to you, then don't pay for it. Don't get it. Continue to use the previous version. There's a lot of people still using Eddie S8 and Eddie S7. There's a lot of people that are still using it. They don't care because they feel, well, there's no reason for me to pay for the upgrade because it doesn't do that much for me. So why should I pay for the upgrade if it's not going to do that much? And then there's countless other like different versions. Like you could get a different version of, you don't have to get Vegas Pro. It depends on what you're doing. You can get Premiere Elements. I think you can buy Premiere Elements, and that's almost the full version of Premiere. If you're used to working in Premiere, you can use Premiere Elements, which is really close. It has a timeline and everything. There's other programs that have pretty decent editors for like, they're coming down in price, like 50, 60 bucks. Audio editing, Audacity. It's free, completely free. It has filters, all the same stuff for editing audio, everything except for the remix feature. I wish they would add the remix feature. Add the remix feature into Audacity. Come on, please do it. The next program, you need a good photo editor. Affinity Photo. Not only does Affinity Photo edit Photoshop files, PSDs, it also edits PDF files. I just found that out today. I went to print a coupon for my daughter, and I was like, since I canceled my Adobe, I don't have Adobe Acrobat anymore. So what am I going to use to open and edit PDF files? So then I saw that Affinity Photo came up as one of the options. So I opened it up in Affinity Photo. Boom, layers, you can edit the text, everything. I think it's Luminaire 2018. Really cool photo editing software. I'm gonna show you these softwares right now. I'm gonna launch Affinity Photo. Let you guys check that out. Pretty cool. It's basically a Photoshop replacement. Like I said, it does everything I could tell that Photoshop does. So let's go to let's just pick a sample image, upside down world. We'll pick this one. Now, if you look over here on the right, over on the right hand side, over there, you'll see there's grading, painting, group. So there's groups of stuff, right? So this one here, they just happen to have graded and ungraded. Basically, there's a few other things, I'm sure. They've added grading filters to do. Let's go file, open recent. Okay, let's open a recent. Okay, I'm going to show you something else I talked about in the video. This is a PDF file. Watch this. This is a PDF. So basically an Acrobat file. I clicked favor editable text over fidelity, group lines of text into text frames, right? It's a coupon for Winn-Dixie, $5 off if you spend more money. Whatever. It's just a Winn-Dixie coupon. I had it save it, and now look, put all this stuff over here so I can uncheck and turn off the date. You can edit everything. So store coupon. That's on the top left. There's the circle around the $5 off. And you can also edit the text. Let me move my picture over here. You can edit the text. So there's the text off, right? $5 off. If I go over here to the text tool, right there, text tool, see it puts a box there? On. See? Only. And then I can actually take and move that text. So I can grab it and move it over. There. Now I've edited the PDF file. So you can edit PDF files in Affinity Photo. Let's try something else. I'm going to ignore this. Let me turn this off. No, I don't want to save it. So I'm going to show you the inpainting brush. I'm going to open up a picture. Okay, inpainting brush is basically the same thing as you have to pick the develop mode. So anyway, like say this little line right here, I want to get rid of it. Over here on the left, inpainting brush is the same thing as content aware fill. So you just paint over it. Boom, paint over it, gone. Gets rid of it. You paint over that line, gone. Gets rid of it. You know, you can paint over almost anything. You can paint over or do whatever over almost anything, just like content aware fill. Basically, it's content aware fill. Now, the cool part is that this tool is normally underneath the healing brush tool. Close that. This tool is underneath the healing brush tool. You know, just like Photoshop. So under healing brush, you hold it down, and red eye removal, in-painting brush tool, blemish removal, patch tool, healing brush tool, right? But you notice I have it down here. I have it down here because you look at all this space. See all this space underneath the tools? There's tons of space for more tools. So why not make it easy for you to just drag tools down here? Well, they do. So you go View, Customize Tools, and now you can drag any of these tools down to there. So you can drag Frame Text Tool, like if you use that a lot, just drag it down. There it is, down there. Now you use, say the Oval Marquee tool you use a lot. Drag it down there. Now it's down there, Oval Marquee, right? Elliptical Marquee, whatever, oval, elliptical. Zoom in and out, whatever the brush is, blur, whatever the thing is, you can just drag it right down there and then click close. And now that tool is available to you faster. So you can click it. But you notice it comes up here with the frame text tool. It's got artistic text tool, which is the standard one. Underneath is the frame text. So you can leave it like that most of the time, artistic, but when you click frame text tool, it automatically changes that one, but it allows it to be right there on your toolbar. Handy, very handy. This is basically the Photoshop replacement. You can work with layers, you can layer things, everything just like Photoshop. It's just like Photoshop. As far as I can tell, it's just like Photoshop. Okay, so let's close this. I'm not going to save that document because that's another photo. Now let me get you to check out Luminaire. The only problem with Luminaire that I found is that they need to work on their highlights and shadows with 14-bit images, because they're not, they don't quite do as well as Lightroom for that. And they're supposed to be adding a way to organize your images, just like in Lightroom, the bar across the bottom. So we're just going to open image. Let's pick one of the, I meant to open an NEF file. See, but in Photoshop, you have to open the raw image importer. So this is a raw image. This is, see now, if I look over here, filters, add filters, I have to add filters. But even if I pick image enhancer down here, it automatically adds raw develop over here on the right. See the raw develop? Because this is a raw image. So you can drop the highlights even down lower. You can do a bunch of stuff right in here. Drop the whites down a little bit, right? So basically the saturation is boosted a little bit to the right on this, because that's what they wanted. Vibrance, you know, clarity can be boosted up. You can do all the same stuff like you used to do in Lightroom. But a cool thing is there's like dramatic. They have filters in here like dramatic. Adds drama. Kind of just changes like the look of the picture a little bit, whatever. You can turn it on and off, or just hit the X. Yeah, you just hit the X, delete it. So there's dramatic. There's AI filter, which is like a basic accent filter. It basically does raising the highlights, shadows, stuff like that. It does like a quick edit of stuff. Now you want to see a really cool feature? This is really cool. This is one of my favorites, and this is easy to overuse. But this picture looks fine. I mean, it's kind of cool. You know, it's got the background of the trees. But check this out. Sun rays. Now look at that. It automatically puts sun rays, place sun center. So I can say, well, where I want the sun to be over here in the bright part of the sky. Or I want the sun to be over here behind the trees. So the sun's peeking out from behind these trees. And then I can say, okay, that's perfect. So there's the sun peeking out from behind the trees. And see, now this picture just, it looks even better. Pretty cool, some pretty cool stuff. There's basic vignetting. You can add vignette to it. And the filters are down here on the bottom. You can add amount of vignette. It's white in that direction, just like Lightroom. I mean, it's a lot like Lightroom. It's basically a replacement for Lightroom. But what they need to add is, instead of putting these filters down here, there should be a like, there's categories of filters, and you can save your presets and portrait, outdoor, dramatic. Like you can pick outdoor ones and change it to ones that you can set categories and put your filters and stuff. But they also need to have this This needs to be like a separate button here for just organizing, like organize, and then you go through and organize your pictures and give them. See, what we need is we need to be able to click thumbs up or thumbs down, you know, like a check, a good or bad. So you need to be able to call the images very quickly, go through good, and then show only the good pictures, and then edit those pictures, you know, quickly, and then export them as a group. That's what you need as a photographer. You have thousands of images. You need to be able to jump in and do them real quick. There's your other program. Now, how much is this program? How much is this? I'm not getting paid for doing this. This is just something that I'm doing. So if you go check for updates, I'm on the newest version. Help Skyline blog. There's a blog here. Menu. Luminar 2018. 69 bucks. Buy now, 69 bucks. It was like 59, I think, when I got it, or 49, something when I got it. I got it before the upgrade, when it was in beta. I got the beta version. Now they're supposed to be adding new features, like they have sun rays, intelligent filters. I mean, you can go. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below for all these programs so that you can go and check them out yourself. But it's a pretty cool. I was actually surprised at how cool. Bring your Adobe plugins along, like your Photoshop and Lightroom plugins, and it does have a lot of cool filters. You can sit in there and play around with filters forever in Luminar. It's pretty cool. But anyway, so that's what I came here to show you today and talk to you guys about today was this, how to get out from under the Adobe thumb. So now that you've seen it, why are you paying $50 a month for Adobe? Come on. Adobe's got you they're getting you every single app. Every single time I watch videos on YouTube, half the videos, even by other tech people, to constantly talking about how does the computer perform with Adobe? How does it perform with Premiere? How does it perform with Premiere? God, stop using Premiere. You know, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but you know, unless you're still using CS6, which I own, and I can use CS6. Unless you're still using CS6, you're paying $50 a month for software. Okay, or if you're a student. If you're a student, you can get it for less. But $50 a month. They're picking you, man. They're picking you apart by the seams. So now is the time. You like the trash cans in the background back there? Trash cans. Now is the time to get out from under the thumb of Adobe and go your own way. Grab some other software and make use of it, and find out that you can actually do everything you need to do in this software. Okay. Appreciate it, YouTube. I just wanted to come out and tell you, look guys, I've got the gift card. I went ahead and bought the Amazon gift card, $100. I'm giving out $100 for you guys to like and subscribe to the videos and stuff. So I'm gonna open the competition within the next week. The competition will be open. It's simple. You don't have to really compete. You just have to like and subscribe and share the videos, and maybe like my Twitter page and stuff like that. But stay tuned for the details on how to enter, and you can get a free Amazon $100 gift card. How sweet is that? $100. $100, you could buy one of these softwares. You could buy Affinity Photo and Luminar. $100. There's your two softwares for editing. Fixed. Done. Now you don't need any other software for editing photos. What are you doing? Get out there. Grab the software. Learn how to do this stuff. Hey, here's an idea. Enter the competition. Win it. Win the software, and then use it. What the hell? Get busy living or get busy dying. Not that it kill you or anything to use software. I mean, I'm talking about like using Photoshop and stuff. It's not going to kill you. It's just software. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down. Man, it's sunny. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumb down if you hated it. Like and subscribe. Share the video. Let other people know that there's other options for editing photos and videos. You don't have to use Lightroom. You don't have to use Photoshop. You don't have to use Premiere. You don't have to use Audition. you can go and grab these other softwares and they're cheaper. In the long run, you end up saving money. You don't have to, you're not forced to upgrade to for something that you might not even want. You're spending $600 a year on something you might not even want to spend $600 on. Add it up for the year. Stop doing this, well, it's only $50 a month. It's only $50 a month, 2 months, and you've got the two of the photo softwares paid for. Just a couple months, and you have the editing software paid for. Why? Stop doing it.